Hey guys, welcome to Orangetheory Midtown in Charlotte. I'm head coach Jordyn. I'm going to be taking you through what to expect when you come here for your first class. So come on in. As you do, you will notice that we have stickers on the floor to maintain that distance, that safe distance. From there, you will grab hand sanitizer and wipes right away as you enter the studio. And then you're going to come right along with me. So welcome to our studio. We are going to start you off on the rowers, as always, as a first timer. So we're going to take it right over here to the rowers. And I'm going to just kind of run through the rowing process with you. So before I begin, though, I do just want to let you know that we have given you a heart rate monitor. It is real time. You are going to be able to follow your stats, your heart rate, your calories burned, everything right in front of you or up on any of these TVs, which is really cool. That way you can kind of adjust to how you're feeling. You can see how the intensity you're pushing out and all that fun stuff. So this is going to be our water rower, driven by mostly your legs, a little bit of the core, a little bit of the arms. The first thing you will do when you get on the rower is you will be able to log into your tablet. You're going to be able to find your name. And then once you click your name, all your stats will be right here in front of you. The next thing is we're going to make sure that we adjust our foot plates accordingly. You want this strap, this is one connected strap, you want this to be around the widest part of your foot. So what we do is we adjust. Typically the smaller shoe size are going to have more of these holes showing on the rower plates. So we're going to adjust those. We're going to slide our feet into the straps, and then when your strap is over that widest part of the foot, you're going to go ahead and just pull it together so you're locked in and ready to go. Rowing, again, is a leg-driven workout. 60% of the power comes from the legs, 20% comes from the core, 20% from your upper body. When you grab the handle, we grab it palms down, thumbs wrapped underneath, and then we have a strong jump off the foot plate. We bring the handlebar in between the belly button and the sternum. We sit up nice and tall. We roll the shoulders down and back, and then we release all the way back to the water tank. So your combination or your order would be legs slightly to the core, arms will finish, arms return first, then the core, and then we bend the legs back towards the water tank. We explode back with the legs and then release. So that is going to be the basics of the water rower. And again, everything will be displayed right up here. Your watts is your intensity. The higher the number, the more power you're exerting. You'll have your distance in meters, and then also several other little programs that we'll be able to use to help you get a more accurate distance reading and duration reading. All right, welcome to the Wait For. So each space will be distance. You'll have nobody on the side of you to maintain that safety and that 6 feet apart. From here, guys, we've got a dumbbell rack. We've got 8 pounds anywhere down to 25s. We also have a big, heavy dumbbell rack over in the corner of the room. So if you're working that lower body, you need to go grab a heavier dumbbell. We've got plenty of options for you over there. On the Wait For, we're going to be working lots of things. Basically, some days will be targeted to lower body, other days will be targeted to upper body. We have our TRX straps that we will use for some resistant training. We have ab dollies for ab and core work. We have mats that you are able to use. And then with all of that, there's a lot going on. So we'll have both of our TVs showing exactly the exercises that we'll be going through. As a coach, we are all certified personal trainers. With that said, we are here to provide you any options that you may need for any sort of issues, any orthopedic issues that may arise, or anything that you need an option for. Hey guys, welcome to the last piece of equipment, the treadmill. If the treadmill is not your thing, if you have any orthopedic issues or any injuries, we do have the option for the bike and strider, but mostly we're gonna be on this bad boy. So the first thing that you do when you come up to the tablet is you're gonna see your name. You're gonna click your name on the tablet here. From there, once you're logged in, you will go ahead and hit the green start button right by your waist. And then from there, we're gonna just everybody will take it into a walking warm-up. So Your speed is going to be right here on this right-hand panel. Our walking warm-up is anywhere between 3 and 4 miles per hour. So you could just hit the 3 and that will take you up to 3 miles per hour. Quick touch buttons allows you to hit 3, 5, and that will take you to 3.5 miles per hour if that's somewhere you want it to go. Otherwise, you always have these arrows down here to adjust your speed right at your waist. Next, we're gonna then find our incline. Our incline is always gonna be on our left-hand side. No matter who you are in the first few minutes of class, we will hit that 1%. That will be Orangetheory's flat road. That is going to account for any resistance. If we were running outside, there was wind, that's what that 1% is going to give you to make it feel like you were actually outside. So from there, we're going to then decide, do I want to be a power walker today? Am I going to be a jogger or am I a runner? So we have this parameter card that will be on the tablet, always accessible for you to use at any point in your time on the treadmill. You can always refer back to it. Power walkers will use inclines as their intensity, whereas joggers and runners are going to use speed as your intensity. From there, just a few more basics on the treadmill console itself. You will see your distance displayed right here, this big number right in the center, as well as up on the tablet here in front of you. So you have 2 spots for your distance. Your name will be linked here as well as on the TV, so you are able to see that in 2 places as well. And that's what's going to take me into talking about our zones. So each day that you come to Orangetheory, we're going to have different type of workout. It might be a power day, it might be an ESP day, which is endurance, strength, and power combined. It might be a strength day or just a power day. Each day, you're going to have a different feel on the tread. So with that feel, you're going to work with that feel on your tablet, focusing on green, orange, and red zones. So the green zone is going to be primarily your base pace feeling. Your base is going to be like your home base, something that you can come back to after a sprint or after a harder effort and maintain for about 20 to 30 minutes. So that would just kind of feel like your jog outside, something that's not too difficult, that just active recovery. So you're recovering, but still moving. From there, we're going to go into a push, which is an uncomfortable effort. A push is trying to get you up out of the green zone and into the orange zone so that we can start getting those 12 splat points. With a push, we try to take that about 1 to 2 miles per hour over what your base pace, your home base speed is. So that's where it's going to be an uncomfortable effort for a short duration of time. On endurance days, a push might be longer as opposed to a power day where a push might only be a 30-second effort. Finally, we're going to take it into an all-out. Usually at the end of every block, you'll have an all-out. That is going to be your most uncomfortable effort on the tread. No longer than 1 minute in length. That is that sprint to the finish that may jump you out of the orange zone into the red zone. And that also, not trying to aim for the red zone, but you might get there with an all-out effort. Again, that is going to be your fastest intensity. If you're a power walker, your highest incline you got based off of feeling. From there, after an all-out, you will always come down to a walking recovery. Inclines will be brought down no matter where you're at, and you'll be able to have a full recovery there. Again, everything done on the tread is based on your feelings. So this guy right here is going to be your best friend. It's going to go through the colors in real time. It's going to change when your heart rate changes. And when it goes up, it'll change colors. And when it comes back down, it'll also come back down to those lower zones. All right, guys, so we just finished our tread block. That will wrap up the class. We will have a flexibility block, about 3 to 4 minutes. That's just to cool you down. Most important part of the workout is getting that stretch in afterwards. All of our stretches will be done where you end the workout. So if you end on the tread, you will stay on the tread, and that's where you will do your stretching. All stretching will be done on your feet as opposed to laying on the floor. From there, after the class is finished, the coach will go over your performance summary. Lots of great information given to you. It will be up on the TV, and you will be able to read everything right there. We will go over your splat point count, your calories, your average heart rate, and go through your bars as well, what the graph will look like. And that will get emailed to you. So you will see it here in the studio, and then if you want to go back and look at it later and kind of see how you did and look at it more in depth, it'll be available to you via email. Also guys, just to run through a few more things just about safety, our safety guidelines and procedures during this time. All coaches will be wearing a face shield and or goggles as well as a mask to keep you safe. When we exit let me back up one step there. Stations, again, I know I said this before, but there will be a station between you and the next member. So nobody will be directly next to you. And between every single class, everything will be thoroughly sanitized and deep cleaned to make sure it is 100% clean for y'all. As we exit, you will, if you have a mask, you will put it back on. You will wear it if you have it. As you exit, we will be exiting by groups to maintain that 6 feet distance. And that is what we got for y'all. So we're so excited for you to come here. We're so excited to have you tried out our first class, and we can't wait to see you more.